Okay. It's because of the voice mod pro. The voice mod pro. I have to have it on for the character that I'm voicing. Anyway, man, that intro was so chill. That was so chill. Okay. Anyway, quickly, Danheim Music. Thank you, Mike Olson, for providing the music this evening. Super appreciate it, and thank you, Sean Tompkin, for making Ironsworn an amazing game that we are playing this evening. Very very cool. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was muted there. Wait a minute. Character. Wait, Kataka's dead? Nuh-uh. Wait, do I have a voice on? No, I don't. What character? I hear things. Is Kataka dead? Kataka's not dead. She's good. She's good. You will find out what has become of our dear friend Kataka. I would like to get you in for a future co-op game. This one would be weird because I don't know how long you wouldn't be able to play. So I want to wait until I have Kataka secured again. And then we will totally do another co-op game if you are available, Sir Josh. I do enjoy those with you. But tonight will be a solo. So let's do. I've no prep going into this session. There shouldn't be. It's Ironsworn. Secured? What? Like, okay, listen. There is a chance that Kataka is in a little bit of trouble, and I'm gonna get her out. Okay, listen. You've become. When I'm solo, you have become the minute it's Ironsworn, it's the game, because the minute like somebody is a companion, that companion is immediately a bargaining chip of problems. No, the emote, I love that. It's great. Okay, so we're stepping back in, and there's a few things I think we need to do. So last time. I gotta write out what happened the last episode. It's okay. Her sister Ylva will find you eventually. Oh yeah, no, I know. She will destroy me. She will destroy me. So we have to kind of out the books. So let's do this. So I know I left myself a note. Write out what happened last time. Consider a hiatus action after the test is over, and see what repairing the dam looks like mechanically. That's right, I'm in the middle of a quest to complete a task. So where did 12 leave off exactly, and then I can pick up? We'd broken into the Vale at last, into a land strange and unknown. But it would get stranger still as we entered a place frozen in time with a tower. The very tower we sought frozen beneath a great waterfall. We had entered a silent realm. I wrote this very haphazardly, but I'm doing my best here. Climbing up the hardened waves, an alien experience, we reached its iron door, opening silently for us. We entered into a blackened abyss, and the door creaked closed behind us. A beam of light broke from the grated floor below us, and within it, a disformed figure of a half-man greeted us.
I've been expecting you.
And that was session 12. Now we have to write our session 13 journal, because it's kind of what I've started doing as to everything that happened last time, which is fun. I didn't get chance. I should have. I wish I would have. I really got to get in the habit. That's my goal this session, is to start journaling a little bit more, because even last session, it's because of the co-op games, and I love the co-op games, but I do not journal. So when I jumped back in, I just forgot again. Is my goal this session to journal effectively. There was literally 3 rolls done last session too, so it was rough. Okay. Everything that happened last time. Boy, oh boy. It was a bit. We met. What a strange situation I have found myself in. After entering into the domain of one Atan, a powerful wielder of the black iron and its mystical properties. It was bit, homie. It left my head cannon shattered. Yeah, I know. It was a little crazy. After entering into the domain of one Atan, a powerful wielder of the black iron and its mystical properties, Kataka and myself found found out Kataka and I found ourselves outmatched. With the ability to control time itself within his tower, he froze my friend in stasis. Wanting only to speak to me, his interest, seeming to be surrounded by my, what's the word? Corruption? Connection with the iron, much as he. What a strange situation I found myself in. After entering into the domain of Wanatan, the powerful wielder of black iron and its mystical properties, Kataka and I found ourselves outmatched. With the ability to control time itself within his tower, he froze my friend in stasis, wanting only to speak with me. His interest, seeming to be surrounded by my connection to the iron as much as he. I want to keep this italicized. I begged him not to harm my friend, that we had arrived only by word of a friend of his, Chenda. In the hopes that he could cure me of my corruption. Oh, the things I would learn this evening. So yeah, Kataka has been reduced to collateral in their deal, unfortunately. I did speak to Josh about that previously, because he said he wasn't going to be able to make it, and I said I had a really good idea for how to pause Kataka. Literally pause. But I don't think she'll be paused for long. I have a feeling once we complete what we need to do, hopefully this episode, we will get our Kataka back. And it won't be so bad. If not, we might have to plan like a Kataka breakout. Oh no, these emotes are cute. They're so adorable. The priest is actually an ancestor of Chenda. Yeah, I know. In the hopes that he would cure me of the corruption, all the things I would learn this evening. This creature was an ancient ancestor. Is an ancient ancestor of Chenda. He got pissed when you said get rid of it. Yeah, I know he did. This creature is an ancient ancestor of Chenda. A scientist of sorts. He has been studying the black iron, but found himself in quite the situation. A trap he set to stop nature itself from halting his, quote, sacred work. A trap he set to stop nature itself from halting his sacred work has backfired on him, trapping him in his tower. If he leaves, time will push forward. And the nature that so wanted him dead in this case, the waterfall, would crush him, us, and his tower beneath the waves. I don't know how to spell beneath, so that's what it's going to be. I like how we don't even refer to him as human. It is a creature of great power. He's barely human. he's a robot man. I gotta save this before I lose it. I'll be real upset if I lose it. So yeah, the very planet is trying to kill it. Yeah, it's fucked up. Beneath the waves. Beneath, thank you. I just don't know how to spell that word very well. Don't remember, thank you. Beneath the waves. So let me just reread this. I begged him not to harm my friend, that we had arrived only by word of a friend of his, Chanda, in hopes that he could cure me of my corruption. Oh, the things I would learn this evening. This creature is an ancient ancestor of Chanda, a scientist of sorts that's been studying the black iron, but found himself in quite the situation. A trap he set to stop nature itself from halting his sacred work has backfired on him, trapping him within his tower. If he leaves, time will will push forward, and the nature that so wanted him dead, in this case the waterfall, would crush him, us, and his tower beneath the waves. It must have been fate that led me here. For in this situation... Wait, it must have been fate that led me here. For only one trained... Oh, only one who's proven they can withstand the presence of the iron. It must have been fate that led me here, for only one who's proven they can withstand the presence of the iron within their being could wield the right amount of power to repair Aton's dam. With the right training, I could step out of his tower. And I could make safe his home. But he needed collateral. Kotaka is unfortunately... but he needed collateral. As I could just leave. Kotaka has unfortunately fell under my shadow of bad luck. Once again. Boss gets sneak 100 and the consequences is speech 0 if he survives. Pretty much. Collateral. I needed collateral as I could just leave. Kotaka has unfortunately fell under my shadow of bad luck once again. He won't cure my curse. No, in fact, he believes it's more of a blessing. In trade for giving me the power to understand and control the darkness within me, and to release my friend, I must save him. I must learn from him and save his home from collapse. It's a little sporadic, but there was a lot that happened. I began to undergo the training, passing the first tests and allowing more of the iron to seep beneath my bones. I still can't spell beneath. Let me get it. Beneath. I began to undergo the training, passing the first tests and allowing more of the iron to seep beneath my bones. I feel strange now, like my body isn't entirely my own. I'm sharing this space now. The future tests should teach me how to command it. To be the leader. Of this pack growing inside of me. Shit. Wasn't the test of mind, body, then soul? Yep, it was. It was, and we'll get into that. This is just for my personal notes. This is my last line here. To be the leader of this pack growing inside of me. I pray that I will survive the remainder of these trials for Kataka's sake, and not just my own. Okay, that's it. Yeah, because I have no. He has passed mine. Yeah, he's passed the very first test. All right, that is everything that went down last time. I'm gonna reread that last. I began to undergo the training, passing the first tests and allowing more of the iron to seep beneath my bones. I feel strange now, like my body isn't entirely my own. I'm sharing this space. I'm now sharing this space. The future tests should teach me how to command it, to be the leader of this pack growing inside of me. I pray that I will survive the remainder of these trials for Kataka's sake, and not just my own. Yeah, because I have no idea what will happen to her. I wrote out what happened last time. Consider a hiatus action after the test is over. I am considering that. I think that's a good idea. And see what repairing the dam looks like mechanically. We have to wait to get there. So I think with that written and in the pocket of what happened last time, I think we can step back in. So yes, I have found myself in a bit of a precarious situation under the tutelage of a dark wizard of kinds. Basically, you could basically call him that, who has captured one of my friends and is forcing me to learn how to use. I don't know about forcing me, because I asked him if I could instead, like if he can't cure me, if he can teach me to control it. He's decided to grace me with his tutelage and teach me how to control it, but I have to save him once I am done. Nature itself has tried to prevent this individual, this creature, this man, from continuing his dark work studying the black iron beneath the earth. And wherever he goes, nature rises up to stop him. And it would seem he has trapped himself in one of his own precautions to halt a river from growing up. Literally, there was a moment where he said,
when have you ever seen a river so far up a mountain? Nature itself tries to kill me.
So in this situation, he has tried to protect himself and got himself caught in his own trap. God, I'm already getting dizzy from doing that voice. Rip, yeah, effectively rip. I agree. There was nothing else I could do. I mean, he's also very upset with me because of my ability to commune with the black iron. He has studied for many, many, many years to be able to have as much of his body be black iron, and he worships it like a god. We've realized as well. He treats it very much as though the gods still exist, but they exist within the black iron. He has some very alien and strange ideals. He seems like not a great guy, but we are in a situation where, I mean, if he's going to help me and I have to help him and hopefully free my friend, yeah, it's a bit of a predicament. I was tied down to a chair and had black iron just poured into me effectively through syringes and terrible things, and effectively having to black out to a torture scene where I'm going through some really terrible stuff. Yeah, and I'll never illustrate those things. It'll always just be fade to black. Fable, if you ever played Fable, the game where you go to prison, it just fades to black. Ah, guy screams in the background. That is what happens. I have a new headcanon now. Let's hope it doesn't get shattered. It probably will. It probably will. So yes, we are in the Tower Dismashk, and we are going through the trials. I've just had the iron seeped into me. I think it's like in boss's eyes. Like you can see it swirling around. He's had to, and this first trial took almost 3 days to get through. Let's turn up the music just a little bit. Thank you again, Danheim. And I think we're continuing our quests. We're pushing into our thing. Yeah, undergo Antan's training. It's only considered troublesome, mostly for it can kill us for sure. It can stress us out, but it's troublesome because it fits so well mechanically. So I would say this is still a very dangerous thing, and we have already proven through Ironsworn just play that troublesome quest can kill you easily. So let us dig back in, get the quest online out here. Was it Mysterious Note? Yep, right here. Let's actually name this properly. Undergo intense training. So I have strengthened. All of these are going to be face danger tests. I have strengthened the facets of the mind by allowing shadow to enter within me, to become part of me, to not only just let the one voice I already have in, but let more voices in, and to allow myself to open, basically prepare the house so that more may live there. And now I must endure the punishment of the body. Now that I have prepared the house and allowed for more to become a part of me, I must now endure their presence. And honestly, I think this trial is... I've already thought of what it is. We can roll some oracles, but I already kind of have a gut feeling idea, so I kind of don't want to. I think after the our goal is to get corrupted and get in the good way, if that makes sense. Yeah, the goal is to have my character, because I'm at 0 spirit. My goal is actually to get a corruption bane, because if I do, I get to actually take an asset called Shadowkin, which I would really love to have. It should be really, really, really cool for this character. But I was actually going to give my character Shadowkin anyway if it overtook me. But I think this is cosmetically going to be a more controlled version of this, versus, because there's a lot of cosmetics to Ironsworn, versus the cosmetic of turning into a rabid animal, effectively completely controlled by the iron and becoming a husk. This is the other corrupted. It's just there's no real mechanical difference. It'll just be story difference. All right, so we see this is probably a day or so after the last of my injections, and I'm probably sitting somewhere in just to the side in Antan's tower. We're probably at the second level. We've already described that the floors are grated iron, and the second level is a library with a large kiosk at the center that has upon it a large book, just sort of splayed along it. Actually, not a kiosk. That's a different word. It is a pedestal of sorts. And he has a large book, and that's like his spell book kind of thing. And there's some tables around with other books and papers. And I'm just sort of I'm sitting here, and I think it's a situation where after my last experiment, Antan told me to rest and prepare myself for future trials. And as I'm just sort of sitting there haggard, I think it's a situation where he doesn't even lean. He just sits up straight, and he is sort of leaning forward a little bit, but he's at this sort of wooden table. There's some books splayed around it, and he's just staring forward. And I think we get that first shot looking right at him, and we can see the swirling darkness in his eyes. But the hammer, yeah, I know he's got I think she still has her hammer. I don't know if I have the hammer anymore. I think we traded it out for the sword. So I have the sword, which is also here. I haven't really detailed anything that's happened to the sword thus far. I honestly think with like the shadow that's within me, I don't know if that shadow melds. I feel like the sword, this is kind of interesting. I feel like the sword keeps my original voice, my original Black Iron voice in it, because it's very married to that elf spirit. So I think the sword stays sort of locked out. Like there's no room we're making more room in me, not more room in the sword. So I almost wonder if like my original voice in my head has retreated there because of all this other shit that I'm letting in. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. We don't really know if that's the case. We'll find that out later. So yeah, I think we can see the sort of almost dark spirits circling in his eyes. He's just staring off, and he says nothing. And I think as he's sitting there, we can see just a little bit of darkness bleed out of his nose, just black blood. And the first crack in my head cannon. Oh no! And as he's just sitting there staring forward, and we zoom out, and we see Boss Bleat, and just sort of the path he's had to go down. This sort of gray, but it's pretty dark. We see Antan make his way up the stairs as he kind of just moves, kind of thing. He's got like a couple of like vials in his hands, kind of thing. And wherever, like, I think behind him is probably like some floating slab of iron with like more like shit on it, like a mobile laboratory. He'll look at me, say,
"Child, awaken."
And then just, Atan, what is next?
You're feeling it, aren't you? Your home's getting quite full, isn't it?
I don't know entirely if I am. There's a lot of loud conversation. It's very hard to focus.
Yes, it will be. Do not worry. I have prepared an elixir, one that will help you in this next trial.
I'm ready. What must become of me? I am prepared for the next steps. I want this over with.
Patience. Patience is something you will have to learn. A word that will have to be redefined for you, my dear Boss Bleat. For patience is your next test.
What do you mean? Patience.
Here, take this.
I take the vial. What is it? What?
Drink it. Do not ask questions. It only wastes time.
I take it. I just take it back. I drink it. What? Is it supposed to help me?
Follow me. I have a room that you will be spending quite a bit of time in.
And I get up. Because, like, there's no other real choice here. Ha, joke's on you. That was goat piss. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck me. Fuck me. Poor boss. He will follow Antan up a long set of spiral stairs from one floor to another, further and further as the tower seems to taper to a point until we get to the very top, at which point I'm starting to see double. What did you do to me?
I have given you something that will ease the pain of the next few days, boss. A mercy. Only because I believe without it, it would kill you. There is much within your body you must sustain.
Oh, I didn't have the echo on. No, I did. Well, you heard it without the echo. I just sort of topple over to the ground because I can't stand, and I feel his cold iron hands on me as he grasps my shoulders and begins pulling me as I look up, and I just see dizziness as like the frame changes, and I can hear his voice echo even more so out into the tower as he speaks, and I just hear these sort of last words.
It will take days, 7 at least. You will spend your time here battling within yourself. I wish you the best of luck, Sir Bleat. May your mind sustain itself as your body withstands this beating.
And I am pulled into the darkness as I hear an iron door close. And the next moments, the days pass like hours hours pass like days as I feel the insides of me stretched and battled for within each inch of my being fought like a war within myself, and I have to be the winner at the end. I'd like to think that the need for food is in stasis as well. Probably. That's the elixir. That's the elixir he gave me. Oh, the thing that he didn't tell me. He just told me that it will help me live, basically, through this, because I don't think I'll be able to eat. I think what he gave me is some kind of sustenance, so that I will not need drink or food, because I won't be conscious for it. Oh my god. And he's just gonna leave me in this iron room. This got like Ironsworn got very dark. This path got, I mean, it was already pretty bad, but I think this is like hitting it. All right, we have to face danger. It is a single roll for this fucking week of just struggling up here. We also decided that oh yeah, we illustrated it too. We have seen Kataka. She is in a Han Solo state, I think. You know, if he had buddies, they'd be placing bets. They would. So we have to do this. So let's make our first move of the session, shall we? Face danger. This is iron. Our first was of wits, and now our body is what is being tested, and it is literally our body. And I think it's very much just the feeling of these other things inside of me. I think if we were to get a shot of boss, it would be the veins all darkened and black, like all over, and it's just like literally having to physically endure the presence of these things for this long. Oh man, more physical strain. Yeah, this one's physical. The first test was mental, to see if I can open my mind enough to accept these newcomers, and now I have to endure. And I think this is like the worst, and I think it's just literally a week of boss convulsing on the floor. Bane venom, like he has the Bane venom in him, and he's just like on the floor, just like his eyes just looking out, and he's just shaking. And it's just that. It's just his body trying to endure. And I think there's probably moments where he gets up and writhes around and stuff, and just like his body just like twisting and like turning in ways it shouldn't. And I think, yeah, we're gonna face danger with iron to just endure this week of literal torture. Oh boy. Okay. On a miss, you fail, where your progress is undermined by a dramatic and costly turn of events. Pay the price. Shit. And we're still brand with misses, yeah. Okay. Endure stress. Endure stress is what happens, let me see. Endure stress is what happens when we normally fail a face danger. But it's usually just one stress. Honestly, I think I know what it is. I think we endure harm as well as stress. So I think it is a troublesome quest. I think God, I feel like it's more. I feel like I take more damage. I'm gonna ask the Oracle really quick. I'm just gonna ask real quick. I think it's gonna either be dangerous harm, or it's going to be for no. Okay, I think it goes two ways. I think it's, gosh, I just don't know. I just don't know what level of harm I take here. Just hit 2 or 3. That's what I'm thinking. 2 or 3. I'm gonna ask if it's 3. I think it's 50-50. Do I take 3? Yep. Okay. So I get mega fucked up. Yeah, 1 just feels so wrong. I don't know why. So I think I get torn the fuck up, and I have to endure harm. So I'm gonna endure harm first. And I think I'm enduring stress too. I think I get both. I think that's what happens. I think the harm is the added, like, my body gets just torn up. I think we have to add like like something to me that is just messed up. Like my arm is just broken, or my leg is something just gets fucked up. So let's just see here. Endure with health is fine. Of course. Miss, I suffer 1 negative momentum if I'm at 0. Okay. Well, I take a negative 1 momentum, so I'm at 2. So that's 2 misses. So let's do bonds. Progress. 2 misses. Marked. Yeah, I think I fucking break something. Like, something on me is just very much no longer usable anymore. Something gets twisted the wrong way. Yeah. I think like just one of my arms, I think it just gets like jammed and just really bad. Like, I think I'm like punching a wall at some point or something, or smashing it, and like all my fingers on one hand is broken and one hand is just a limp pulp, a bloody just stub at this point almost. Like the fingers are just all messed up. God, terrible. I'm detailing it too much. I apologize. But I think, yeah, it's just completely messed up. And I think now we have to endure stress. Yeah. I'm gonna roll with heart. I want to see if he comes out on the other end not actually corrupted. A weak hit. Press on. I haven't been corrupted yet. I haven't been totally corrupted. In the face of all of this, I have not been corrupted. Oh my god. So we've technically... Oh! We failed, so we have to keep going. I haven't completed the task. I missed, so I failed. I have to keep going. Oh no. Can we have made that 2? Let's just step that back a little bit. I haven't actually progressed because I failed, right? Like, you miss, you fail, your progress is undermined by a dramatic, costly turn of events. My mind and body is sure I have to keep going. I haven't completed it. Oh no. I have to make another roll. So I could die. Oh no. Okay. All right. This means we take 2 weeks instead. Oh yeah, 2. I think it might take longer. I don't know. We've already kind of smashed my body up. I feel like it should still be a week. I feel like we shouldn't tack on more time. Every failure gets you 1 step closer to corruption. I'm so close for skill. I'm so close. I want it, though, at the same time, because I want the card. We'll see, but I have to keep going. So we have not completed number 2. Let me uncheck that really quick. That has not been completed. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die trying to save my friend. I'm stuck in a tower and I'm infected by darkness. Oh god. The thing is, we want it the good way. We do. Okay. Please. Please, come on. Okay. We take a momentum. I think there's a moment, there's a key moment that we see with him writhing around. It's like it shows like a few days, and we see here some like inner monologue of Boss Bleat. And this is implying that he lives. So if he dies, this monologue doesn't mean anything. But I think it's cool to think about this, and I think we hear his voice as we see these scenes of like horrible thing of him having to endure this sort of horrible time in this dungeon cell at the top of the tower, and we hear him just say, "I don't remember much from those moments, but I remember the rage, the feeling of hatred boiling within me. I had never experienced a time in my life where all I could feel was hate. The voices inside of me sang to my tune like a chorus. There was only hatred, only rage. And yeah, we just see the scene of him just smashing his hands. And I think there's a moment where he turns and he's writhing on the floor, and we see the darkness start to creep up, and it fills his neck and almost completely covers it. And then we can hear him like I'll be unable to breathe, and he just slams a hand down on the, I think like just on the he looks like trying to choke him. He like turns and slams a hand down on the cobblestone, and he gets up. And as he gets up, I think this is the most conscious he's been in these many days. As he gets up and he feels it coming towards him, he like chokes and coughs, and we see a little bit of like blood split up with the darkness entwined within it. And he just his teeth just filled with blood. I think he just says, "You will not take me," and he resists it. And he's able to stand, and he gets up on all fours, and he stands in defiance of his humanity, and he holds on to it, or of the madness, and he holds on to his humanity, and he just stands there, and he just yells out as loud as he can. I'm not going to yell that loud because I don't want to scare my wife or my neighbors. He just yells, "Anton!" and he just lets it out, just screaming out. And I think that's the end of his training. I think that's it. Let me see all these messages. Let's go. Kataka forever frozen in time, even after coming back from the dead. What's up? Zero, you're so sad about the frozen in time. Hey, it worked out canonically. It's what happens when you can't be in the game with me. That's what you get. No, the only other thing I could do with her, it was really cool thematically. The only other thing I could do with her was like ignore her existence kind of thing in the situation. Like I don't know what would happen, other than like she could try to attack this guy, but we've already established that he was like gonna take you out. Like he can take any of us out, like his power being like extreme. Like a fight with him would have been nuts. Weekend rates though, no, I get you, brother. I get you. But it worked out very well canonically. With how the story goes. So yeah, we see him defy expectations here. Our boy makes it with a strong hit. And he's one step further. Hell yeah. What did he say? Recovering from on-call last night. Oh, heck yeah. I get that. Alright. So, let me get a drink here. Okay, I think we see there's like one chair, not even a chair. I think he's just standing. I think we see the door open.
So, you've survived. You continue to impress me.
Mr. Ford says, I don't know what the fuck you are or what it is you're doing to me, but I'm ready. It spits out a ton of fucking shit.
For whatever you have left from me, you bastard. Yes, I think you are.
And yeah, he's fucking, at this point, he's had it. He's had it, man. He just has his mind ripped open. He's had his body beaten to shit. Now his soul is what must be tested. And I have no idea what this last test is and how it pertains to soul. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, no. Oh, God, I do know. Oh, no. Have I rolled a lot? Okay, let's describe some stuff. I don't really want to talk about my idea I just had, okay? I don't really want to talk about it right now. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's really bad. Okay, just copy this. I'm just gonna write down some stuff. Just take some time to think about everything I've done so far in this game, you know? He sees the void, absolute despair. No, it involves Kataka. It involves Kataka. But I don't want to do it, so we're gonna just gonna chill and think for a while. Has to do with soul. I'll be rolling heart. So, yeah, I don't know what it means, but I have a bad feeling. I have a really bad feeling. Because Antan's a bastard. My first thought is that he wants to see if I'll kill Kataka. The second thought is if it's a test of soul. Like I wonder if it's a situation where he's gonna put her on the line and see if I will act. And see if I will act with the shadow. I wonder if it's that. I wonder if he will just put her in a position that she will die. And he wants to see if I can wield it. Like this is the test to see if my body and mind have taken what they need to take and I can actually wield this shit to save someone's life, and if my soul is still there, if I care to help her. Well, my happy weekend, Thomas. Welcome, friend. I missed you. Very, very welcome. ALA Marvel Soulstone scene. Yeah. It's very Marvel Soulstone scene. It's exactly what I'm thinking. Is it might have to be a Marvel Soulstone scene. Like what am I willing to give up for the power? Oh, it's so shitty. No, I've got it. Oh, I've got it, and I already know what choice I'm gonna make. It's not even hard, but I've got it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh no. All right. Fuck. I know what it is. I need to write this, and I keep thinking about the scene. Okay, we're gonna just do this. Oh, okay. Face danger. I'm really upset about this next move I have to make. I'm really upset about it. Okay, endure harm. We just have to do this. I promised myself I would. Miss. Endure stress. God damn it. Endure stress. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Even thinking about you. Hey, yeah, man, we missed you for Wednesday. I like seeing you once in a while. We should at least do a hangout or something sometime. I'm used to a weekly dose of Tom, so it's rough. Face. Oh, that's supposed to be weak. Danger. This is strong, and then the endure stress was weak. Oh my god. All right. All right. So journal description. As I still adjust to the first trials, scars, I'm approached by Atan, not Antan. I'm approached by Atan with a strange elixir. He tells me to drink, and I drink. The next test will be of body. I'm led to a room at the top of his tower. It is there that I start to feel the effects of his poison. He tells me in my last moments of consciousness that I will be trapped in this room for a week, my body giving way to a war within myself. If I am to survive, I must come out the winner. I struggle and fight, blacking out with little to remember. When I am finished, I remember rage, unyielding anger, and when it's all over, I emerge the strongest. I emerge the loudest voice in my head. I like that. Voice in my head as I shout out Aton's name. It is time for the final test, he tells me. I will have to make a choice. Fuck. Okay. Just crazy busy with with stuff, although I'm back in StarCraft life. Hell yeah. I've been playing some Zerg ladder. How about you? Oh dude, I should hit up StarCraft. Yeah man, Zerg used to play a lot. It's the most stressful and satisfying game ever. I feel that way about Paladins. The co-op stuff is cool though. I was thinking along the lines of binding your soul to the black iron with a face danger using Iron, Heart, and Shadow, and we must get 2 out of 3 to complete the challenge. That would be cool. I think I like the beginning of your idea, the binding your soul to the black iron with a face danger, Iron, Heart, and Shadow. I think this last one is Heart. I don't know if we'll do all 3, but I think this last one is Heart because I think that's what I established before and what I'm probably going to stick to. I like the idea of binding your soul to the black iron, and I know how it's done. It will be just a single roll, though, I think, to fit everything else that we've done already. So 1, 2, 3. Technically, we're doing a best of 3 over this whole quest and this whole test. So, yeah. Oh, my God. So I know what this is. Give me 1 second. Let me just take a drink. We're going to take a break, too, before I dip in to my decision, but I think we have about 5 minutes here since I started just about 10 after, so it should have been an hour. I should be able to just illustrate it for you. So we see Boss being led back down the steps, though there are moments where he clings to the wall. Need some more noodles. Yeah, get them, man. Get those noodles. I need food too. So, but yeah, we see him cling to the cobblestone of the walls as he comes down, struggling. N10 doesn't help him at any point. He just turns and he says,
"Keep up, boy."
And this is my apologies if my body is broken. I will keep up. And I get up. I keep walking. And he leads me down into a chamber, one I had not been in before. I stumble into the room, barely able to keep my legs beneath me correctly, and as I sort of clamber to the floor, he'll look to me as he seems to be kind of he seems a little heightened in the moment, a little excited, a little more than we've seen from Antan before, as we are in a room that looks to be utterly empty. The grate's just there, and he's stopped, and I say, what have we stopped? And he cuts me off and he says,
"Do not speak. Stay silent until I tell you."
And he moves towards what looks to be massive curtains on the wall, and he pushes them out of the way, and as he does, I see a light drift forth, but it is none of the outside. As he pulls these curtains to the side, 2 massive windows that dominate the second half of the room opposite of me open up, and their sort of green and purplish light trickle forward, and they look almost like 2 massive portals. The windows themselves probably 20 feet high, wide and vast, almost egg-shaped, each of them. They look very much like portals, and I see what looks to be swirling sort of light within both of them, but one green, the other purple. And beyond, I can see what looks to be a window to the outside, but it's twisted. The world itself looking almost like it is been changed within each vision, looking out into the world almost alien to my own. The colors and the portals themselves twisting the image, and I just look confused at this sort of arcane, just sort of the arcane elements. Not even confused, but just like astonished at the vast amount of arcane elements that exist within this wizard's tower. And as he pushes them back, and I look into them, he steps out forward, and he just sort of lets I just.
It has been long since I have opened them.
What are they called in Lord of the Rings? The orbs. Somebody help me, who loves Lord of the Rings. The scene orbs. God damn. I gotta look it up. What are the scene orbs in Lord of the Rings? What are those called? Plantier. Plantier, no clue on the spelling. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Plantier. It says, yeah, absolutely.
My seeing eyes, my Plantier.
And he lifts his hands up to both, and we see two arcing, like literal like beams of magic, like attached to either as they open up, and we can see him sort of lift from the ground, and I'm just sort of down from under him, and I can see these sort of casting colors of green and purple just hit the ground, and they completely illustrate this scene. Like that's what it would be painted with, those two colors. And he begins to rise as he sort of activates them. And as he does, he turns and he looks at me. He's probably only a few inches off the ground, and I think, yeah, we can sort of hear the humming of the magic as he begins to sort of calm down. And he looks at me and he says,
Bossblade, your mind has been broken, your body corrupted. Through both my tests, you have survived. Now we must solidify your change in blood, but it cannot be your own.
And I look at him, not understanding entirely what is going to be done, but the gears are starting to spin. I'm starting to realize what he is saying.
We must test your power through me as a conduit. I will focus your energy. You must choose. One must die.
As he does, he surges his power, and we see through both of these magical mirrors, these portals, two people appear. In one, the green, we see Kataka. We see her soul. Not Kataka frozen, but we see Kataka literally in a pure form of her spirit. And in the other, we see Chenda. And he says,
You must choose. Now reach out. Use your new gift and slay their soul from their body.
It's stuck. Oh, no, it didn't. It's there. And I have to choose who lives and who dies. Buddy! Yeah. So, that is so sick. Hell yeah. So that is what we will come back on. Who lives and who dies. I will be back in 10 minutes or 5 minutes to complete the final test. As I have to take a soul, I have to seal my test in blood to truly have this power. All right, I'll be right back. welcome back. Welcome back. Continue to drift. Welcome, friend. Welcome in. Good to have you. Yeah, we are at a excuse me. We're at a moment here. My computer folded, so I'm on my phone now. Hey, all good, pig. All good, brother. Sorry to hear your computer folded. We are at an apex moment. Not an apex. We're at a crossroads. We're at a crossroads. So, before us lies a choice. We have come to the final test of this dark wizard. We have endured his iron, the shadows he's put within us, both body and mind, and now we must solidify the teachings. The ritual itself must be put to an end. We must prove that I can use the power and seal it in blood. Someone must die to end this. For me to completely continue my control over the iron, I must take a soul. Must kill. Before me lies 2 large windowed portals, of which Atan, the wizard, effectively, I'm going to call him the wizard in this situation because he very much is a time wizard, is sitting in front of, both of his hands arcing to each, powering the portal views, and we see in one my friend Kataka, and in the other my friend Chenda, who both people I have Kataka more recent. Chenda for a very long time was somebody who brought me, who had once sentenced me to death, but who saved my life, and who I owe my life to. And then Kataka, who I have traveled with all the way north, all the way here this far, side by side, surviving together. And it's a difficult decision before me of which soul to take. You're on the right path, Continuity. There is a third here. There is a wizard in front of me. Ironic, since Chenda is related to the Death Priest. Exactly. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about her. That's his... who would care? He's a Death Priest. Doesn't... whatever, she's dead, doesn't matter. Yeah, he is very Palpatine. He does not care about her at all. But the third option here is that there is a wizard in front of me. I could choose that in this moment to try and kill him. I don't know if that would... I think that would murder me or cheat death. Yeah, that too. So there's 3 options here. Technically 4. Go big, try to kill him. I don't know if I will make the final decision. I feel like I want to ask the Oracle, but I want to stack the decision in the way I want it to happen. I think that's the best way to do it in Ironsworn. I think I'm going to roll, and I'm going to allocate my decision making here according to what I want. I want, for me, to kill Chenda, because it's upsetting, it's unfortunate, it's dark, but it's safe mechanically, so my character continues, so Kataka still's around, so we don't have to deal with this guy. I want Chenda to go. I feel like the next possibility would be him. Kataka's last on my list. The whole reason he's doing this is to help her. So I feel like his chance of choosing Kataka is very, very slim. I think I'm going to allocate a role to this decision, because I don't know that I can make it on my own. I only want to influence it. I only want to push what way I think it's going to go. So here's how I think a D100 will go. I think, God, is it 60 or is it 70? I think it's 60% chance. 60, yeah, 1 to 60, I think is Chenda. God, I think 61 to 80, no, more like 61 to 90 is Atan, and then it's 91 to 100 for Kataka. 33. That's like a perfect split. I'm thinking I want to lean it towards Chenda. 199 go big, 100 go get out of here, Tommy dork. Just go big or go. I think this is good. I think most likely Chenda. Going for a Ton? That's how much I care about Kataka. Going for Katan is almost suicide. It means that we do a fight and this guy's gonna fucking destroy me. And Kataka's the least likely, man. I almost want to beef up it being Chenda to 70. God, I'm gonna. Just because how scared I am of actually getting that roll. I want it to really mean something if I have to fight a Ton. I want it to be like, fuck, dude, I really rolled high. Damn it. Because most of my decision is on Chenda. It's the safest. It's a test of your soul by not choosing your friends is the real test. You think? By not choosing your friends. God, do you think he turned it on like that? Am I failing the test? Is Ed failing the test? God, I don't know. Now you got me wondering. Damn you, Scalia. Damn you. Choose yourself. Maybe choosing yourself and facing death. God. I don't know. The only way to win is not to play. You guys think? Is that cooler than choosing? Ethics is fun. Choosing not to play. I'm gonna ask the Oracle. I'm gonna ask the Oracle if he chooses... Would he? Have to wonder how Antan thinks. Yeah, I know. Pretty sure Ed failed. He would not want to. No, Ed's. Oh my god, I'm a monster. Listen, I'm trying to get my character to survive. Oh god, you guys are throwing me for it. I don't know what to do here. I want to make this roll to choose, but now I feel like choosing not at all should be an option. You know what I'm gonna do, because I already fucking started it. I'm not gonna go back on it. I'm just gonna alter this. I love these ideas that you guys are having. So do nothing at all. Refuse. I think refuse is 130. I think refuse is 1 to 30. Or 30, yeah, like 1 to like 35 or something. And then like 30, 36. That way we've got it almost perfectly split up. 1 to 39 is refuse. Chenda is 40 to 90. It's a little all over the place. Atan, and then Kataka. Wait, man, did I fuck this up? It could all be illusion. We don't know. Sure, stop messing with me. So Chenda is... No, yeah, Chenda shouldn't be this far up. So Chenda is supposed to be... We'll put her 40 to 70. Atan will be 71 to 90, and then it's Kataka. We said you also said like myself as well. God, I almost. How many people do we have in Twitch right now? 5. I feel like I want to put it up to a vote, but I also don't. I also really don't. I don't want to leave it up to you monsters. You'd have me refuse, and I'm gonna die. If it is a test of soul, you might have to sing some R&B. Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna get this roll out of the way, or cook some chicken. God damn. All right, let's do it. Let's see what boss does. I hate you guys. Ed, you know better than to leave me in charge of anything related to PC's well-being. Yeah, I should never put it up. You can't mess your soul. So that's what happens. The scene unveils itself before me. I see all of these. I see all these people before me. I see him as well. I see the choice given to me. And he looks broken, still alive through all of this. Stares at the figures and then at him. Actually, it is perfect. Stares at Atan. He says, "No. No. I refuse to play your game any longer. What you've done to me, I don't know what it is. But I feel this power inside of me. I feel its strength, and I will not use it. In fact, I refuse to use it. To kill anyone I care about. I would sooner turn it on you for making me do such a thing." And he smiles.
You have passed the final test.
I think. Wait, he doesn't say that yet. He does not say that yet. I take it back, I spoke too soon. Because it works. He smiles. I could think of him saying that, but I have to make the fucking move. We have to actually make the move. We actually have to face danger with heart. Because either he says I've passed the test, and it was all this the whole time, or fuck. Or it's not gonna go well. So there still is a roll that needs to be made. I have to face danger with heart. I am facing danger by refusing to play along. Fuck, dude. So if I succeed, pass the test. If I failed, like, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. When we get to failure, which is probably going to happen right now. So let's see. It's probably just, he's going to be pissed. All right. Or he's going to kill them all. Oh God, I don't know. Okay, let's just see. Did I roll? Oh, it didn't roll yet. Such torture. Please. Oh, hands weak. I succeed, but I face a troublesome cost. Endure stress. And I hope I fail it, because if I do, it means it's sealed. Oh, it means it's sealed. It means I become... Oh, God, I hope I miss it. Oh, I hope I miss it. With heart. This. Okay. I don't think I'm going to. I feel like I'm not. If not, it's not a big deal, but I want to. Damn it! Oh, I press on. It would have been okay. We're not going. We're not going the Shadowkin asset. I really wanted it, but it's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to be corrupted. I wanted to be corrupted. Good boss. Miss it. No, I didn't. I weak hit, so I don't get to be corrupted. Sucks. I'm gonna get corrupted on something stupid. I hate. It'll be like I trip and break my toe and I get corrupted because I'm stressed. Like, so dumb. That would have been the moment to be corrupted. Oh God. I wish I could have just gave away the roll, but it makes this. I think this is technically best version of boss. He has taken in the darkness. He has resisted it. I have faced danger and got a weak hit. And now I just have to complete the quest. And I think that is that's what's going to happen here. We see the smile curl around his face, and this might be more the tipping point. We didn't really even consider that. Let's fulfill our vow to complete the training. Right there. Right there. Fulfill your vow. We get an XP. I actually took stress at nearly full spirit once as an outcome just because it seemed right in the event. Yeah, I mean, stress is good for the event for sure. It's a good. It's a like all of these HP, all these different bars are really cool to like. You can always allocate something interesting to them. So I've completed this quest. Undergo Anton's training, and we see him smile, and he lowers down. They both seal. He moves his fingers, and the curtains draw on both portals. He says,
"You have passed the final test, Bob. You control your darkness. The iron within you is now wielded like a weapon. One who did not win such a battle within themselves could have not resisted, but to take the soul of two people so ripe for the picking, or not have just attacked me outright. I am impressed by the control that you exert. There is no more I can teach you. You have become one with the iron."
and I just collapse. I think he just collapsed to the ground. Wait, that sounds like custom asset instead of the black iron. Uh-oh. If not corrupted. What? I mean shaken, not stressed. Yeah, shaken. When boss... Yeah, you can go right towards taking one of these conditions if you feel like it fits. Just boom, just click it right. Yeah, absolutely. So I could have just taken corrupted. But, huh. What if I do? I don't... Well... No, I wonder if it's a custom asset. No, I didn't. We already rolled. I can't go backsies. I want to. But I have 3. Gosh. What else is there? Is there an opposite to Shadowkin or some other shadow-related thing? Let's just look at the paths really quick. What would I have gained from this? Infiltrator, Oathbreaker, Outcast, Pretender, Revenant, Rider, Ritualist. I wanted Shadowkin. Sighted, Slayer, Spirit Bound. That's interesting. Story Weaver, Trickster, Veteran, Waterborn, Wayfinder, Weapon Master, Wild Blood. What's Wild Blood? When you face danger, security advantage. Oh, no. Wild Blood's very different. What is Spirit Bound? You are haunted by someone whose death you caused. No, doesn't fit. I don't know if we take one. I don't know if we technically take one. I think the most I could do is I could spend it to upgrade this here. To upgrade the use of my shadow. What is going to represent my new power? I think is the best thing. It might be a ritual, honestly. Let's dunk this really quick. Have to go through some mechanics here and see what I gained from this path that's going to help me complete my situation with him, because I'm not done with Aton. I still have to save his ass. Yeah, what is like maybe a ritual that I learned? No custom. Me making a custom will take too long. I can't think of one really off the bat of like what I would do and keep it balanced. Add. Give me a ritual. Give me a ritual, dog. Augur Awakening. What the fuck's Awakening? You create a simulacrum? Oh, shit. That's crazy. Bind. Ooh. When you wear an animal... Oh, no. No, that's... Whoa. That's communion, isn't it? Somebody put these in wrong. Oh, no. That's communion's different. Divination Invoke. Could be an invoker. You consume the mystical... No. Not a light bearer. 100 fucking %. Ooh, a leech. Mark your hands or weapon with an intricate blood rune. Oh, I already have Shadow Walk. I was like, Shadow Walk! I went right to it. I was like, oh. Visage Totem Tether. You commune with the spirits of a place. Roll. I need to like represent his power. Maybe we just take Light Bearer and call it Shadow Bearer. Can I like change the name? I almost like that better. I kind of want to do that. Like, that can be the power that I wield. Because Lightbearer is like the standard damagey thing. I don't know. I think we'll think on it. I don't think it's prevalent right now. We'll think on what we want that asset to be. That what I've gained from this training. I think I'll like look through and like see what choices I want. And then maybe come back to it with like some decisions. Let me make it as a chat or something. That could be cool. But yeah, I think we see my boy collapse. He's gone through a lot of stress. I think he gets an iron hand. He's like down on the ground, and I think he's holding back just all of the stress of having to deal with this. And I think he gets an iron hand on the shoulder, and just here he says,
"Do not worry, friend."
I smack it away. I just don't even want him to touch me right now. And I think he expected it more than anything. He says,
"Your new state will be greater than you have ever could have achieved in human form."
"What do you mean? I am still human."
For now, we will see. But that is neither here nor there. I have given you power. Now you must use it to help me.
And I look up at him. "What more would you have me do, creature?" I don't like him anymore. I think it's a situation of just literally like, this man has beaten me, tricked me, hurt me. This guy sucks. He just has that horrible smile on his face, and I think we need to establish what quest he has for me now. What it is that I'm going to be actually doing for him. We know that it is so this is like the second part of what we left behind before, to remind me what's session 12 doing in here. Yeah, here. Session 13, yeah. I need to see what repairing the dam looks like as a mechanic. What is that going to take? So let's get the Oracle in here, because she hasn't been a part of this for a while, and I need her to be. So I want to know the details of my quest. I want to know what it is that I need to be doing for this guy, this new quest to fix the dam, and what that implies. I already have like a cool idea, but I think I want to let the game take over a little bit. So we're gonna see what that means. So let's see. Scheme freedom. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's already kind of what it's literally just saying the current situation. Scheming his freedom is what we are doing. I wonder if action makes sense then. Would a Delve Oracle work better? Aspect focus. Depleted hideaway. That kind of fits with one idea I already had. So I have a really interesting idea for this quest that's going to make it feel a little more like your classic Ironsworn quest, where you actually have to go after something, deal with it, and that will fix the problem. So I believe that it is the source of the river that needs to be eliminated. That if the source can be cut, then the danger can be eliminated. If I can destroy whatever is causing this river, or get rid of, or halt, or eliminate, or change whatever is causing this river to climb up this mountain and barrel down on this tower, I think that's what it would be. And my first thought that comes into my head is like a river spirit, something that literally acted for nature to allow it to, like, nature, like, to rise up against his sort of dark arts that he's practicing, and to halt it from happening. I think the earth itself almost would like make, god, I should have made this like a heavy magic campaign. It already is. It's so hard to play a no heavy magic campaign. So this is I'm imagining some kind of river spirit, some kind of thing that I have to go and like cut off, and allow that river to just like just not be as effective as it would be, like splashing down. It pushed up the mountain around this place too, right? Yeah, it literally like curled up around the mountain to come down on him, like it went unnaturally to destroy him. So I'm wondering if I can stop the river effectively, and I'm wondering, like, yeah, I think it's a situation where he doesn't tell me what to do. I think he just kicks me out the door. Like, I don't think he's like, all right, here's your quest. It's very much just like, all right, go out there, fucking figure it out. Like, I haven't been out there. I don't know what the situation looks like. I know that my dam broke and that there's a river coming down on me. Make it not do that anymore now. I'm wondering if he just sort of throws me out. And yeah, I think I'm gonna say, because of this whole situation where he had to give me these powers, I don't want them to, or allow me to control this darkness. It was what I wanted from him, but I think it also allows me to, in this space only, to probably manipulate some things as he can, but outside. So I'm imagining when it comes to fixing the dam, it's something I can do with this power, but it's not going to be something that boss can do from now on, like moving everything around. Like, he is able to like throw out iron and manipulate it. We already kind of established that. So this is kind of at a bigger scale. So he's able to really just move the iron pieces of the dam and plug them all back in. That's definitely a part of it, but the dam won't matter if the river is just gonna bust it open again. It busted it open at once, so the river has to be dealt with. So let's start outlining this quest. Move mountains, literally. I think it's more I have to move iron, but we have to see what we have to do about this river. And I'm thinking like river spirit, something of the line of the kind. Where are my quests? Quest outlines. Here we go. This is a completed quest. Let's add a handout here. It's going to be a new quest, and the quest story beats are going to definitely be, fix the dam. Well, first is going to be weaken the river. It's mostly just going to be like assess the situation. Assess the situation. Weaken the river. And repair the dam. Okay, let's ask the Oracle how difficult this shit is. Formidable. Oh god. Okay. Great. It makes sense that it would be formidable. Alright. Save. It's literally called save. Dismash. Okay. Save Dismoshk. It is a formidable quest. I have to swear a vow. That's right. Alright, let's do it. And then let's write in the journal. So, swear an iron vow. This is before I get kicked out the door. This is kind of the start of it. Here. Oh my god. Okay. Swear an iron vow. I gotta use heart? My man. This is so rough. Okay. Wicket, you're determined, but you begin your quest with more questions than answers. Literally, first scene, he has me outside, and I just say, what am I so... This closes. Last words is probably...
All right. Now, fix my dam.
And it's just... that, and I'm just more questions than answers. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh my god. I take a momentum, which is nice, and envision my path forward. My path forward is I'm climbing up the rest of the fucking waterfall to the top. Like, I need to find the source of the river. Because it doesn't exactly curl around the mountain. I think it goes down the other side. I'm imagining almost like water slide style, like it came up the mountain to come down the other side and destroy him. So it's like arcing down from... I said before there is a cave, yeah, for like a dam of sorts. And I think it's just because it's happened before. Like, originally the water came down and like crashed over the mountain, and then he built the dam to stop it, and it's broken. So the dam itself was built at the top of the mountain. It's crashing through. You'll get your friend when you fix my dam. Yeah, literally that's it. Like, I need to fix this thing, complete this quest to save Kitaka, or to get him to release her. So it's formidable, of course, which is great. And I think the first thing is literally me just having to fucking get up here, to like climb this mountain to find this situation and like effectively like fix it. So I think the first thing that needs to happen is that there's a journey that needs to happen. I need to get to where this is going. I think we need to do like a troublesome journey. I think I need to get up this mountain. I need to get to the I think the first thing is I need to assess the situation. I think that's the first thing is I need to gather information. Once I've gathered enough information, I can start making assumptions about things. So I think that'll be the next move. I really have to I have to journal, so we're gonna do that. We might just have to journal because we're coming in late. Oh, I get an extra 10 minutes. We'll be good. So let's get that journal going because I need to get that shit done. Okay, cool. What was the last move I journaled? Strong hit. It was a strong hit from a... Yeah, it was these 4 here, so I need to do these 4. Okay, cool. Let's go. So face danger. That's gonna be a week, and then yeah, we'll be playing till 110. Endure stress, and then that will be weak, and then that is fulfill your vow. That'll be strong, and then we will have a swear an iron vow week. All right. Don't I get a bonus off of that gather information? I just want to check really quick. I think I get a bonus off gather information if I did it just after swearing an iron vow, I think. No, is it the other way around? No. Something on here. Yeah, if you make this vow to a person or community with whom you share a bond. Okay. No. Okay, cool. I don't share a bond with that motherfucker. It's just literally gather information. So we will roll that momentarily as I write this down. So last thing, I have to make a choice. Actually, I don't have to write much. I was taken down into a strange chamber, one with 2 large portals viewing back at me, looking back at me. As Aton activated them, I saw a vision of Kataka in one and Chenda in the other. He told me to choose, that one soul must be slain for the training to be complete. I refused. This, of all my bad luck, turned out to be the right answer. It was a test to see if I could control myself. One taken by the shadow would have easily consumed a soul if given the chance. Weakened, I was given some time to... Ooh! I didn't even think about this. Some time to rest before going out to finish my end of the bargain and free Atan. He couldn't wait a few days more. I'm taking a motherfucking hiatus. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have a threat right now. That threat being the shadow. 'Cause, 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 'c Yeah, my threat is dealing with learning the secrets of the Black Iron, and if possible, cure myself of its curse. The current threat that I have is the darkness, or basically the Starforged Black Iron and the iron itself coming forth. Basically, the apex of that being underneath Lost Home, some of Kataka's lore of the darkness that just sort of boils below, coming up, and that is my current threat for my boy here. Is that if I don't learn enough about this stuff to be able to stop it, it's gonna fuck a lot of stuff up. So that's my current threat. I'm working against time, effectively mostly for Lost Home not to be consumed. I have to learn about this stuff. So I know that wasn't my original threat for that, but I've had to kind of twist it because I'm no longer being taken over. But I think we can keep it. So I'm going to take a hiatus. Lost Home is bad juju. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I have to discover the secrets of the Black Iron. I'm just going to alter this and cure myself of its curse. That's no longer a part of it. And if possible, learn a way to negate it. Pretty much, to negate it. There's a reason Kataka fucked off and looked for something to stop it. Yeah, I think that's what the threat is becoming. Kataka and Boss work together a lot, so I think this is a threat Kataka would share as well. We could easily share that track. Discover the secrets of the Black Iron, if possible, learn a way to negate it. But Kataka's is more get people the fuck out. She needs to find that path north, but Boss is trying to learn more about it. Which this whole situation, we got actually, I feel as though I learned something today. I'm advancing that 100%, but I'm also taking a hiatus. Like this whole tower situation, overcoming this, I think we've learned a little more about the Black Iron. About how it can consume and become part of someone, and we've learned a lot more about Atan and kind of how he works, and that it doesn't all work against you. It's interesting. So I want to take a hiatus, but did I finish my note? I think I did. Yeah, there we go. He can wait a few days more. I am taking a hiatus move right fucking now because God, I need it so badly. When you spend an extended time recovering in a safe place while a threat is active. This is a safe place, technically, because he's not going to kill me. And there's no one coming in here. It's just me and Frozen, Kataka, and Atan. Do any of the following. I clear any marked conditions. I set my health, spirit, supply, and companion health to their maximum values. Set your momentum to its reset value, and then for each active threat, advance the threat. So we're going to advance the threat. So the first thing is, before we go out on this motherfucking quest, do we do supply too? Health, spirit, and supply. So he supplies us as well. So we burn, reset to we reset to 2 because we're not shaken anymore. Oop. And we're good. I spend a few days resting, extended period of time. I think I think probably like another week inside or something like that. I'm not even sure. And it is an extended period of time before I go back out. And I think it's needed. I think that's what happens after I collapse. Puts his hand on me, I smack it away. And he just says,
"You will be better than human. Do not worry. For now, rest."
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a dirt nap there. Not a dirt nap, a normal nap. And let's advance a threat. Advance a threat. Okay, let's see how bad this is. The threat works subtly to advance towards its goal. Or the danger escalates. Mark menace. Okay. So the time spent here is allowing it's basically just the time that's spent here is allowing this to boil over. Like, we're not doing anything about it, I'm not learning anything, and the situation is getting more dire. Will Kataka finally finish her thought? Find out next time. LOL, her thought. Yeah, she had it, and then she got frozen. I'm so sorry. So I'll be all set for my sort of adventure thing here, and I've kind of got a cool idea for like what this is going to be. I'm I'm going to assess the situation since I've been kicked out. I think I need to follow. I'm going to end up having to follow the river as long as the situation goes okay. As long as one goes okay, and that can be a journey. I think that's cool. Weaken the river. Face down some sort of thing, whatever is causing the river to come here. And then repair the dam, which is gonna be the last thing I do. So I think it's your quest. You go, you face down the thing, you come back, you're good. Thought, what happened? Oh, basically when we came into this, like Kataka, I don't even know if I spoke for her, but when we entered in, I don't even know if she had a thought, but I think he's just saying, like, it's like she was about to say something, and then this whole time she's been frozen, because she didn't, where we left off last time we played co-op, we were in the tower, Anton just talked to us, you probably had a thought, and then he froze you, and then that's where it's been. So will she end her thought? I think she's probably still, I don't know if she's still thinking in there or what's going on with that situation. I'll let Josh illustrate that when we free her. So our quest is our quest is save Dismosh. Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. So yeah, this is the, I have 2 2s. So let's do, God, it's formidable too. That's what's rough. I feel like the journey can be a few marks. I feel like we can put a journey in there and make it a little more doable. I'm gonna go find this creature and it's just gonna be like, don't hurt me. And I'm gonna go like, oh no. That would be hilarious if she is fully conscious and watching Boss be dragged around. I'm sure it's entertaining. At the very least, it is entertaining. Okay, so I think since we only have about 10 minutes here, let's just get some of these moves underway and maybe get our journey started. So the first thing I'd like to do is gather information. We've just been door slammed, and I like look up and see the light. I'm looking a lot better. I'm still like scarred and messed up. You can still sort of see the veins going around. But he's looking not so roughed up. He didn't get thrown out right after. So he's got like a pack on kind of thing. His clothes are different. He's gotten some of probably Anton's old clothes back when he was more human. Wearing the apprentice clothes kind of thing. He's probably got some like weird like travel clothing. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm sort of imagining something very, very weird because his clothes are just fucked up. So he's probably got leather jerkin kind of situation, but it's very much from his time, so it's old. So I probably look like there's got to be some like fluff somewhere. Like there's got to be some kind of like poof coming out of the sleeves for sure. Like I'm imagining very like musketeer almost, but not. I'm not wearing the hat. So I think this is probably best because my clothes are covered in my blood. So that'll be good for me to have this. I think he looks up the mountain. And let me change the music. Because we're back out in the silence, just the quiet of time stood still, and the door doesn't make a sound when it closes. It just closes, and we are out once again in the wilderness, and there is no call, there's no sound, it's just still. And I look up the mountain. I have to keep turning this down. I look up the mountain and I see just sort of the epic cascading of the massive waves of water coming down just inches away, mere feet rather, from destroying this side of the mountain and completely taking it down with it in just a landslide of muddy, murky water. And I see that it's just completely frozen. And I look up and see it pouring over the edge of the mountain, the bits of iron skewed across the landscape, frozen in time, the air just filled with all of these pieces of things. If she was instantly frozen, she may not even know the passage of time. I'm thinking that's probably it. I'm going to leave it up to you when she comes out. And he looks up and he says, I guess I'm climbing the mountain. And yeah, he just looks tired, but I mean, he had some time to sleep, rest, to recuperate and ready himself. And let's finish this gather information. Get to the top of this fucking mountain and find out what is going on. Oh, that's what I want. On a strong hand, discover something helpful and specific. The path you must follow or action you must take to make progress is made clear. Envision what you learn. Take 2 momentum. Oh yeah. Don't want to ask the Oracle? About what I learn? I could do the take an opportunity move. I've done that before. Let's I want to know what the Oracle has to say. Trade. Secure. Oh, secure trade. I think I know what this means. Hey, Training Mojo. Where? Where was Training Mojo? Somewhere? I don't know what you're talking about. Was it over here? I'm not sure. Wait, does that mean the Black Iron can talk again? I think so, but I'm not sure. We haven't really established that yet. I have no idea. So we see Boss get to the top of this mountain. He's climbing the different pieces of what's shattered and sort of scattered around this landscape through this colossal, catastrophic event. He's grabbing onto, he's trying to grab mostly on the stone, but there are plenty of times where we see him climbing up what literally is frozen water in time, and we can see like pieces of metal and shrapnel from the exploded dam that he uses as well to sort of manipulate and maneuver himself. There are moments where he sort of uses the power to shift it out of the way, kind of doing it the same way that he would when he wielded his knife, but he's just sort of testing that vast amount, that new ability he has, and he slowly, and it makes a sound throughout all the echo, just turns as he sort of moves and slightly manipulates some of the metal to be able to climb to the top of the mountain. And upon getting there, I think he looks out across the way and sees just how the river has curled up unnaturally, but you know what I mean, naturally, up to literally attack, and it makes its way up the back of the mountain, and we see the river curling out and into the distance. Trade secure. I think I know what this means, and I think this is a thought inside of Boss's head as we see the way the river is turning towards us. He will, he sort of like he probably strokes his beard a little bit as he's looking out. He says, "I do not know what is causing the river to come this way, or if I can truly fight against nature itself, but the river is attracted to the darkness, to the iron. It wants to bury it, destroy it. I don't know if it's reacting to him as much as it is to the iron he is bringing up and using. Such a collection of it would attract, I imagine, this kind of force. At least with what he explained to me. But what if there is something else to deter it? What if I could weaken the river by giving it something else to want? Maybe then I could prepare and repair the dam." And I think that's what he needs to do. I think he needs to find a way to get the river to get the water to be attracted somewhere else, because the river at some point is going to be rushing, is still going to be moving in, and at some point the water stops. Like there's that barrier between time starting and time stopping. And if he can find a way to pull the strength of the river from the area outside of this field of stopped time, of paused time, I think he can weaken it. So we'll see if we can do that. I might have to find a new source of black iron, or maybe myself, to attract the river away and stop it from flowing if time were to come here. Because if I can cut it off there, river's weakened. So I think that's what's going to happen. I need to write that down. I need to write that down. Weaken the river, face down some sort of... Yeah, okay, so I think we know what this is. Because I was thinking I had to fight something. Now I have to... Because trade secure makes me think I'm trading out what this is. Like, I need to offer the river something else to want to destroy. So weaken the river. Find a way to distract nature with star-forged black iron used elsewhere. Myself, I honestly think it's gonna be me. I think I need to attract the river. Oh oh Josh, what if I go out there past the circle of time effectively? So like let's just use the map really quick, just as a quick example. This is amazing. Holy fuck, I am gonna have to like fight like a water spirit thing, because that's actually really cool. So this is like the time stop zone, right? Like this spot right here. The minute and then the river is going, like, let me just get like the thing right here. Like the river is going out this way. Cool. The minute I get here, the river is just gonna be like, what? It's gonna come after me, and I'm gonna have to escape a river trying to destroy me, and like find a way to get the water to like flow back in on itself. And there's gonna be like literally a chasing of me running behind a river, just coming in. Like a water djinn would be fucking sick. Like effectively a water djinn. Like I think we can illustrate the river to be like that, but because it's like alive, I think we can give it the like almost like the horses from Lord of the Ring kind of thing. Like I can literally get the river to chase me. Oh god, that sounds so scary. If I can get the river to chase me and get it to almost like flow back into itself or something, or do something to like get it to just break and stay broken, and then get back into the circle, fix the dam, that'd be perfect. If I can lead it into like a volcano or some shit where it's just like something badass. So like, I know my only fear is like staying true to Ironsworn and just the style. I feel like I've gone very heavy magic, unfortunately, but like also fortunately. Like this is really fun and cool. Like I like this stuff a lot. I've gone very... I've dipped away from the realistic Viking kind of lore thing, and I think the style that I really enjoy in this is more of the Viking lore thing, but the gods are real kind of thing. Like the Viking lore where it's more like God of War almost kind of thing, where it's the it's like it's prevalent magic. It's like if it were the Nordic. It's like if the Nordic beliefs were all extremely true. Like, it's cool. This can just be localized to this area, though. Once we leave, things go back to normal. Exactly. I love fantastical stuff in RPGs, and I can't not have it. It's too fun. It's low fantasy only because you don't see it outside of extraordinary situations. Very true. Very true. Well spoken, well said. Thank you, Zero. So, this is very epic, and I'm very into it. So... it'll be cool. It'll be really, really cool. I'm gonna leave these on the map just to remind myself, but I think that's where we're gonna close. We gather information, see the situation that is before us, and what we'll have to do. And I think these thoughts run through Boss's mind of literally like, I'm going to have a river chase me. Like that has got to go through his mind. And we'll come back with the rest of this quest. And I think we can take a... because I'm nice to myself and it's a formidable quest. I think we've reached a milestone. Just getting to the top of this mountain and knowing what we have to do. Just because it's formidable and we'll have to tick so many. So I'm just going to click that one right now and get that done. Let's just plug that into the journal. And we should be good. It's just the last thing we have to do. So let's edit. Scroll down. And... and it's just going to be a gather information, and it's going to be we did strong opportunity. The opportunity, I think, was honestly just knowing what we were literally just having it kind of out to us. I imagine that is more the opportunity than anything, is that it not only we know exactly what we need to do, but we know exactly where we need to go. Like all of our information is just right there. So I think that's the opportunity of a plan is immediately formed. upon seeing everything, and we know what we have to do. We have to get this river to chase us away. We don't have to second guess it, or get it to go somewhere else. Upon reaching the top of the mountain, I know what I must do. The river is attracted to a ton because of his research with the black iron. Focusing it all in one place like that can only ask for trouble. I need to distract this nature spirit. I think that's the best way to think of it. The spirit that's following him. I must get the river to break at the point where time continues. And I think I know just the bait. God's damn it. How about just God damn it? I like that best. It's gods, because there's gods. Cool. Perfect. And then when we come back, we can just do our quest effectively, right? That's what I'm thinking. Alright. Go on your journey. Complete the quest. Free Kataka. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Amazing session, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Zero. I super appreciate it. And yes, sir. Thank you, Pig. That is everything. We are all written up. We are all good to go. I appreciate everybody who stopped by today. We had a lot of people stop by, and I think that's super awesome. Pig, Zero, our Sir Thomas, our Tomost as he is on here. Let me keep going up because I have at least 2 other people. For Scalia, thank you as well, friend, for stopping by. And I know we had one more. We had Continuity Rift. I appreciate it as well. If I missed anybody, I am sorry. I don't think I did. I think that is everybody who stopped by. I super appreciate all you guys hitting up. Fun to listen. Thank you, friend. Fun to play. Fun to play. Fun to run. I didn't put Ironsworn in my big week, but I think because I'm streaming all next week. Huge amount of streaming, more than I've ever done before in my life. Thank you, Continuity, for stopping by. I super appreciate it, man. But I'm doing a very large amount of streaming. I'm replacing my normal work schedule because I'm going on vacation for a week, and then I'm going back to work. But I've got a ton of time on my hands, so I'm going to just replace my work schedule with a stream schedule. I have a slot set called a random game. Ironsworn could be one of those, so you might see me play more Ironsworn this week. I'll probably use it as an opportunity to advance other storylines, not this one. So more Ironsworn probably during the week if I get bored of games. Should be fun. Very, very cool. All right, guys, I am taking off. Thank you again all for joining, and if you're over on YouTube, by the way, appreciate you stopping by as well, friend, or over in the Discord. Ironsworn sweet. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, that should be everything. Take care. Have an excellent weekend. I will see you very soon on Monday for the super duper stream. Stream week should be good. All right, take care. Bye, guys.